A very good morning to all of you. Welcome once again to the session of Python. Today we are going to have a short session. We are going to install Python so that from next session onwards we can start with the practicals. This is going to be very much useful for those students who are having laptops or desktops. For those students who are not having laptops or desktops, don't worry, I will also show you how you can do your practicals using your mobile browser. Now few things first we talk about the current Python version. The current Python version is 3.9.1. The previous stable releases were 2.7 and 3.7. So if you are downloading and installing, you can download and install any version beyond 3.7, that is 3.7, 3.8 or 3.9.1. Fine. Now before installing Python, you need to download Python from the website that is given over here, that is python.org. But before you download, you need to make sure that you are downloading the correct version of Python. Now how to correct version and the correct setup of Python. So how to check whether it's the correct setup. So for that, two computer properties are important. One is the software and one is the hardware. So for that you need to go to the desktop. Your PC is there or my computer will be there. Right click on it, select properties. Two things that are important. One is the Windows version. You have over here Windows 10. So you need to download the setup for Windows 10. The second property which you need to keep in mind is system type. Most of the current systems will be 64-bit operating system, that is x64 based processor will be there. If you have an older desktop or laptop, then that may be a 32-bit operating system or 32-bit based processor. So most of the times at present, if you have the current laptop, then it should be 64-bit and Windows 10. But that you need to keep in mind before downloading Python. So this is the link from where you can download Python. So just let us click over here. So as you can see, directly the website comes up, and from here you can download the latest version. You can download over here. So I click on download. Since I have already saved or downloaded Python and kept with me, so I am not downloading, but it will hardly take few minutes to download the version of Python. So just let us go to the place where the version of Python is already downloaded. As you can see, Python 3.9.1 is already downloaded. So now we actually start with the installation process. The installation process is quite simple. You just need to take care at one or two places. The first step is important. The last checkbox, the checkbox appearing at the bottom of the screen, add Python 3.9 to path. This you have to select by default. If you forget this, then there is no problem, but you will have to carry out one more step manually, that is setting the path once Python is installed. We are not going for an customized installation, we are going for a default installation. So I will select install now. It will just take hardly few minutes, 1.5 minutes, depending upon the computer system configuration that you have. As I said, students who are not having a laptop or desktop right now, don't worry, when you come to the lab you will be able to do. But right now, after this session, we will have one more small session where I will teach you how through your mobile, through any browser, you can continue with your Python practicals. So you need not install any app in your mobile, just through the browser, that is Google Chrome or any other browser, you will be able to complete your practicals. So good, very good. In fact, setup was successful, so Python installation is complete. So I give close over here. Now how to check whether Python installation is complete or not, in the sense is done properly or not. So for that you need to go to the search window and type Python. As you can see, the IDLE comes right on top. Once again I repeat the full form of IDLE. Last session I had told you, Integrated Development and Learning Environment. For writing your programs you need some editor. So think of this as an editor through which you will be able to interpret your programs. Remember, in the last session I told you Python is an interpreter, not a compiler. So let us try to verify whether the installation is proper or not. Fine. The IDLE shell, you can observe over here it is written shell. Shell is like an interface between the user and the interpreter where you can type the commands. Let me type the simplest of commands, print and hello. When you give enter, yes, hello. So the installation of Python is perfectly fine, we need not worry. Now to exit the IDLE or exit the shell, you can either give Ctrl D or you can type exit. So when you give exit, you will be able to close the IDLE. Fine. So we have downloaded Python 3.9.1 and installed the same. Now for those who have got only mobile, what to do? Colab.research.google.com allows you to do some practicals online, making use of simply the browser. This you can even try it out on your PC or laptop. Even without installing Python, you can do the Python practicals. Just let us go to this link. I will show the same thing through the mobile also. Right now we are opening this site using the browser, using the desktop. Now if you want to do some practicals, you need to sign in. This is Collaboratory provided by Google, where you can execute your Python practicals. You need to sign in using your Gmail ID. So let me sign in first. It will just take little bit of time. Once you have signed in, your mail ID will appear over here. Then you can go to File and New Notebook. So notebook is just a kind of interface. The term used over here is notebook. In the Python IDLE, the term used was shell. Now remember, you need not have the interpreter. Everything is on the cloud. That means when you type your command, the execution of this will take from the cloud. That is, it is not going to be executed on your machine. Let us just try to check. It may just take little bit of extra few seconds because the interpreter is not installed on your machine. Wow, the result is there, the output is there, that is hello. So this is again another alternate way in which you can execute your program from the mobile browser. So what you need to do is just go to this particular link through the browser of your mobile, and you will be able to start with your practicals. So with that we end this particular session of installing Python. In fact, we have downloaded and installed Python. There will be a next small session, a video where through the mobile how we are running Python, we will try to check it. Thank you.